It's a brilliant black beauties, black beauties.
Hi everyone, I'm Naraya.
I'm Kiara.
And
we are the Brilliant Black Beauties.
Yay! Guys, we have to share a mic because we're having audio issues. Somebody messed us up when it came to the audio thing. But today this is the second part of the Natural Hair Struggles series. I think series. Nah, not series. Just part 2.
Do a series.
Series? Okay. Series it is. And today we're going to be talking about Kiara's experience with her natural hair.
So, I love talking about me, so this is good. Since I do love talking about myself. Okay, when it comes to my natural hair, my hair is definitely, people will say 4C, 4D, 4E, but it's very kinky, coily. It's afro texture. Afro. So my hair is definitely not the type of hair where you just flat iron and now it's immediately straight. That does not happen. When I was a child, when I got perms, 2 days right after, my hair just puffs right back up. It'll be straight kind of for a little bit, but never really too straight. So as a kid, I got perms a couple of times. You know, my mom wasn't pushy on any perms or anything like that. She wasn't about me having to have a perm, thankfully. Mm-hmm. So I got just maybe a couple from like the box they have at the hair store, like the little kids perm they had.
Just me?
Yeah, that. And then I got some other perm done. It was called like Dudley from a salon, but it started taking my hair out. So we stopped going. That was bad. We stopped going. And then, of course, when I was a kid, it was Serena and Venus with the braids and the beads.
Yeah.
Because all the little black girls usually have the braids, the beads. I'm just flipping the beads. They're popping and flying, hitting people in the eye. So that was fun. And then with my other hair, it was braids, beads, perms. And then when my hair wasn't what I considered at least done, I put it like in a bun or a ponytail. And it still be puffing out. You know, I flat iron my hair a little bit when I was a little bit older. Or my mom might do it at 11 or 12. Hot comb, definitely. We do hot comb.
I did that one time. Terrified.
Yeah, be careful. It will burn you. You can get a scab, a scar. It will hurt.
Yeah.
But got that little ponytail, just pull it back. And then another hairstyle I would get as a kid was braids. Like my hair kind of braided up and corn rolled up, but all the way up, and then a ponytail attachment.
Oh, okay.
I used to love that.
What you're talking about.
It was like a straight ponytail. I think one time I had a puff. I think I had a puff ponytail. But I always loved that. That was always fun. And then, yeah, that was it really with childhood hairstyles. Teenager, that's when things got a little more frisky. And when I got sewn in wig at a salon, that turned out bad. I didn't have like a cap on, so they sewn it into my hair, like the braids. But it just pulled my hair out. It didn't look good. It looked like a bump on top of my head. Like the wig does not look good. I had bangs. Of course, the texture of this wig is, you know, straight 1A texture. Yeah. And then I got another sewn in. I did that myself. Shedding for months. It was bad. Oh. And then box braids, really. Okay, box braids. Go to the salon. $100 something for box braids? 5 hours they braided.
My dad used to pay like $80.
Well,
I'm from the South. I'm from a small town.
This is New York.
So this is New York. So
yeah,
it's going to be more expensive.
Because they got to sit there for like 5 hours. And at least 3 girls would come and they would help finish it.
And it all depends on like the size, the length, the amount
the style, if you have a picture.
Style. Yeah. The parts.
Ooh, parts.
Well, back then it was just regular boxes. But now like they do triangles and
knotless type things. They bring up rubber band.
Back then it was just poetic justice, you know, Janet Jackson type braids. Yeah.
With the cap.
Yes.
You really
that's
get
what they kind of call them too, though. The poetic justice braids. After she wore them braids, man, everybody and their mama wanted them box braids. Yeah.
I had it was wavy though. I didn't have it straight. I always had them do like a big braid, put it in hot water, let it drip, towel off, put some mousse, and then it's just wavy at the end. Ooh. It was big and wavy, and that was my favorite
so like boho?
favorite style. Boho?
like how they leave some of the hair out?
Oh,
The
no,
wavy
hair wasn't out. The braids were just curled, and it just came
Oh.
big, like, all down here, wavy and
Like
big.
French curls.
Yeah, kind of like that. But the braid wasn't left out during this time.
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay.
A little bit on end, but they're not trying to really leave it out.
So, like, tree braids. That's what they call them.
Tree braid?
You remember when Beyonce used to wear the braids and it had like the rest of the hair, but you did say it was curly, but it kind of reminded me of that. It kind of leaves it out. They don't leave out hair, but
with this braid, they didn't really leave it out. They had it all braided, but they just had it waved and curled.
Ooh.
And it just looks so nice. It was my favorite box braid hairstyle.
That's cute.
To wear. So during that time, the sewn-ins, the box braids, no more perms now. We stopped that when I was like 11.
Yeah.
No more perms. Then going to the salon, it was really a Hispanic type salon, but a lot of people went, it was just a lot of people who worked there was Hispanic. Getting my hair, get it washed, get it rinsed, get the rollers under the, what is it called, the dryer.
Oh, yeah.
Very hot. They have that thing very, very hot. And then they blow it out, and they have that rolling brush.
Yes.
And it's so hot. It's
I know
heat
exactly
on heat.
I was feeling so bad for my hair when they would do that. Because the way they would do it would look so rough. I'd be like, I know my hair is screaming.
Like, ugh. Like, it didn't even hurt.
Yeah, it didn't hurt, but it
the
looked
burning, like it was hot.
Yeah.
That blow dryer is heated
that blow dryer.
To straighten my hair. And this is not like a perm I'm getting. They're just doing my hair really.
And then
trying to flatten it.
Accidentally, like, get your scalp by nicking you with one of those things.
I know, it's very pointy, too, the brushes.
Dangerous.
Very pointy.
Very dangerous.
So I got that done. My mom also used to go to that salon, too. We'd go there. It was nice. But then we had stopped going. And during this whole time, I'm not taking care of my hair. Like, I'm not really, like, moisturizing as I should, washing as I should. I really just complain about my hair all the time. Well, not all the time. Mostly, like, when I'm washing it, I'm like, my hair's too rough. My hair's too thick. It's too much work. It's so much. I just always saying bad things. Like, it's just so much work. It's so much. I can't. I just got to braid her up. I got to put her in something. So I'm always doing that about my hair. Always saying that. So I got those little blown outs. Used to get blown out. Stop that. And then I always go back to box braids. Box braids is always a good, safe spot for me. Even though I'm not taking care of my braids. I'm not, like, moisturizing my scalp like you're supposed to be doing when you have box braids. Not doing any of that. So I'm not really taking care of my hair. I'm just happy that I don't have to do work with it because I feel like it's so much work and it would just be easier if it wasn't so thick. It's so thick. I say it all the time. So thick. It's so thick. It's so thick. Then comes the natural hair movement on YouTube. All the girls showing you how to take care of natural hair. I get on there and my mom's like, Kiara, just wear your natural hair. And so I try to do what they do, like the curls. They show you how to do it.
Yeah.
It's
And
not working out.
Like
it's not coming out like that. And it's because I'm looking at a girl who has like 3A hair.
Yeah.
When I have 4C hair.
Right.
Her texture is much looser, so it's not going to come out like
you
that.
expect it to because you get so excited and you start having the expectations and you get excited and I can't wait for my hair to turn out. You start envisioning yourself in that hairstyle and
I'm
then
just
you
tired, sweaty.
And then reality hits you and you like, are you kidding me right now? Like, it just makes you, it makes you a little bit more insecure when it comes to your hair.
Which is terrible because I wouldn't feel that way if, I don't know why I didn't notice. I was like, these girls have different hair texture. It's not going to come out the same. I'm not really thinking that. I'm just like, I give up, no more trying to do the whole natural hair thing. And then also when I was at the salon, another thing I'd done was a wave nouveau. It's like a perm and it made my hair wavy. My hair was just waved. So my texture is now like, when I did that, I don't know, 4A, 3, whatever. But it's wavy. It's finer. But it's, it's a perm. Even though I said no more perms, but I forgot about the wave nouveau perm. Because it is a perm, but it's a different type of perm. Yeah. It's wavy.
It's like make your hair a different type of curl pattern.
It is. Since my hair's tighter and coily, now it's like, it's like 3A, 4A. It's wavy. But again, still not taking care of my hair. Still not like doing a combing and moisturizing. Just always never really put an effort into my hair. Just kind of wishing, just be done. I don't have to do anything. And then again, back to box braids. Box braids again. And I've been trying to remember what other hair thing I've done. I've done the hot comb, the flat iron, the wave nouveau, the perm, the blowout,
Have you done
the sewn-in,
wigs?
the attachment. The sewn-in wigs, but never just a wig.
The lace
oh, wait.
front.
Oh, okay. I done half wigs. That's another thing. I used to wear half wig.
Okay.
I wore 2 half wigs. One that definitely was not my texture. More of a loose curl. Didn't look good. One time I walked into a hair store, and you know how they got samples of conditioners?
Yes.
That man, he didn't even look at my face. He just looked at my hair. He was like, take this. He take it. He's like, what's wrong?
No.
That wig did not
was
look good.
So embarrassing.
He's like, just handing it to me.
Oh
So,
my God.
That wig didn't look good. My other wig was more of a kinky texture.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to blend it in. You know, you're supposed, that's what it's for. You blend it in with your hair.
Yeah,
And so,
I can't do it. Why?
My hair was still a little bit kinkier. It looked
Yeah.
nice, though. It looked nice. It shedded a lot, but it was a little more kinkier.
Yeah.
Looked nice, but it shedded a lot. Still wasn't taking care of my hair. Not all this. I'm not, like, really keeping maintenance with my own hair.
With your own hair, yeah.
And then, okay, back to box. Okay, got the half wig, back to box braids again. One time I think I got cornrows. I had my mom do it, like, braid in. But it's added hair. It's just not my hair.
Yeah.
Just cornrows, added hair. And then I think that is all the hair chronicles. I've never done lace front.
Have you ever done like a sewn-in weave?
Like the sewn-in wigs is kind of like the sewn-in wig weave. That thing
I couldn't
basically.
do those because I feel like my hair, again, is gonna puff up, and there's no point in even doing it because you gotta blend your real hair with it, and it's like, I mean, if you're doing it with curls, it may
Yeah, I
be.
did like a wig.
A lot of people
So
they
I don't
do it
blend.
like the straight weave.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you do it like that, you're going to have to, like, flat iron your real hair in order to blend it. And I'm just like, but my hair is not going to maintain. So I stay away from it because I don't really want any heat damage on my hair.
It's I think also with my natural hair, I was always saying it's easier to not take care of my hair. But obviously, it's not easier with all the things I have done and all these other things. It's actually easier to take care of my hair.
Yeah, it saves a lot more for you to do in the long run, you know.
Like if I have to stress out over making sure I blend my hair right, it's just too much. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if that is. Oh, okay. Twist. I had twist. I have a lot of different things I'm trying to remember. I had cornrows, and I would do the crochet twist.
Yeah. Okay.
And crochet braids. I got to the point where I felt so covered with the crochet, with the twist crocheted into my cornrows that I just like wanted to rip them out. And so I just stopped doing that hairstyle.
Yeah.
I just felt covered. I did not like it. That's one of the reasons I never wanted to wear like a wig. I felt covered.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really like my own hair. But
like
I
your skin
feel
was
like I'm wearing like a hat inside. And I don't want a hat inside.
Yeah.
I just felt covered. I didn't like that. And let me see. Was there any other? Got the crochet twist, crochet braids.
You did the whole 9.
I think. Like, I didn't do lace front. I've never touched that. I never did, like, clip-ins. You know, like clipping in.
Clip-ins,
I never done clip-ins. Yeah, I think that's it for all the me not, like, wanting to wear my own hair. But if you notice, basically from what I just said, there's like never a section in here where I'm just wearing my own hair out. And if it is, it's in a tight bun and I flat ironed and hot combed it.
Yeah.
But it's never just how I wear it now in its afro, in its natural state. But I don't do any of that. Like my mother tries to tell me, like, Kiara, just wear your hair.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's too much. It's too thick. It's too kinky. It's too much work. Oh, yeah.
But it's also a lot of work, too. Like, imagine with the perms, because you got to keep that up, and the relaxers, and you got to keep that up, and then, like, the wigs and stuff, you got to keep that up, like, because you got to take care of that for it to last. So it was like, in actuality, you might as well just go ahead and just stick with your hair.
Now, during all this time, definitely around the age of, like, 18, I got really into self-love. Yes. And so I've been in self-love for a good amount of time, 7, 8 years, something like that. And recently, I just started wearing my hair. And I'm 25. I just started wearing my own hair, just in an afro, picked out about 9 months ago. So, a very long time of me finally doing it. Now, one of the reasons I've done this, I never planned to, though. Ooh, let me tell you a dark story.
Okay,
Recently, this isn't long ago. This is like a year or 2 years ago.
Okay.
I think I told you this. This is a dark point for me, because I'm sad. It's so sad. It shows again how me and my hair, me disliking it so much from, I guess, what I see in media. You don't exactly see it always loved it. Everyone's not trying to buy it. Let me get that 4C.
Yeah,
Even Chris Rock made a joke about that. He was like, anybody want this 4C hair? Nobody want it. 4Cs. They're like, no, we want the straight stuff. We want the straight stuff. So, all that is just bad on a child.
Yeah, so bad.
But recently, this was like 2 years ago, which is why it's so sad, because it's so recent.
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you're a child, but when you're an adult and you're still, it just makes like me feel sad that I felt that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like imagine and visualize, manifestation. I would imagine and be like, oh, if there's only like a product that can come and just straighten out my hair. Just imagine myself with looser textured hair and just, wishing that, my hair is so thick always. Since I was a kid, so thick. So imagine myself with looser texture hair and just like wishing maybe that one day it can come true. And that, it's really depressing when I think about it. I feel like all sad. I used to think like that because also I never thought that was a problem.
Yeah.
I never thought like, oh, Kiara, that sounds like hair hatred.
Yeah.
But me, I just think it's like what I want. I want my hair to be looser and straighter. It's so much. And thankfully for self-love. Since I've been in self-love, once it touches one area of life, it spreads everywhere else. At least for me, it does. I have a lot of trickle-down effect.
Yeah.
If I'm struggling or if I'm being undisciplined in one area, it starts to mess me up in all areas. But if I'm being real focused, then it starts to help me in all areas.
Mm-hmm.
So me being self-love on my character started to flow over to, like, my hair.
Yeah.
And it was like inner me was saying, like, you say you love yourself, then wear your hair. You don't wear your hair. I'm like, oh, I love myself, but I'm still hating my hair.
Yeah.
And so, thankfully, I started to think about it, and then I started watching a lot of hair videos, hair texture. I got into colorism. I got into hair texture. I started watching all about that. And then I asked myself, I was like, okay, I do want to wear my own hair, and not with it straightened or anything like that. And I was like, okay, should I wear my own hair or put it in box braids again and then get, like, that length retention and then wear my own hair? And I, like, asked myself, I was like, should I do that? And I asked myself, like, right before I'm about to go to sleep. And then as I'm dreaming, in the dream, it immediately is like, wear your own hair. Wear your own hair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you told me about this dream.
I know. I felt like it was my hair. If my hair had a personality. And I feel like, in a way, it may have feelings. I haven't been very kind. It's a part of me. I have feelings.
Yeah.
So it's like my hair was like, please take care of me for once. Please pay attention. Take care of your hair. And so it was very adamant. Just wear your hair. Don't go back to anything. Just wear your own hair. So this is the first time I'm wearing my hair in like 24 years. 25 years.
Yeah.
I've never done it. So,
yeah.
even when I was a kid, again, I had like flat iron it. I would flat iron it, I hot comb it, put it in a tight bun. So again, I don't put it tight. And then edge gel. I had to have my edge gel. Yeah. And then one time, edge gel ripped out my edges. Terrible. I still feel the pain. Oh, it hurts. I felt a chill. Literally, my whole body reacts.
The trauma. That was a deep-rooted trauma.
Right now, I'm not wearing any edge gel. Ask anyone who may know me. I do not wear any edge gel.
Yeah.
I feel like it's... Okay, when it comes to edge gel, who wears edge gel? Do Asian people wear edge gel?
No, I don't
European
think so.
people?
No, I don't think so.
The Caucasian Germans?
I think very few.
Like, not even... I don't even see... Like, maybe some Hispanic people might want to do a little design, but who is really obligated almost to have to wear edge gel?
Yeah, I feel like
you got
the only
texture,
time usually anybody besides...
Like, you got that texture, that puff.
Black, because sometimes I see some girls, like, Latina,
yeah, I can see Latina doing like a design. I can see that. It's the swoopy thing.
Especially when they're putting their hair in a specific style, like especially like a low slick bun or something. I see them do their edges.
I see that.
I even follow one girl. She's white, but she does her own natural hair, and she uses gel because she likes to put it in braids and stuff. And I like watching her content. I think it's very therapeutic. But yeah, I don't really see it as much as, black women.
I'm going to put any Caucasian Irish people I would wear edge gel. I don't see any of them. I don't see people in Iceland selling edge gel who are Caucasian. But it's even don't matter if you're black German, you're black and Asian. If you got black in you and it shows a little bit in your hair, you have edge gel.
Yeah.
If you got a little bit of puff. But, like, what's wrong with our hair standing out? Why do we have to hold it down?
Right, exactly.
I even watch women that I adore.
You got some people permanent edges because they just want it straight.
Ridiculous. That's really unhealthy. That's not good. I don't think that's
flat
good.
ironing them.
I think we're going too far. There's nothing wrong with showing you're black. It's okay. It's like we want to almost put it down like you're not. That's part of being black. Our edges can stand out.
Yeah.
That's kind of a part of being black. That's okay.
That's it. That's your hair in its natural form.
Like, we really got to go to I'm black and I'm proud. Not I'm black and let me calm it down.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to calm it down? Don't calm down your blackness.
Yeah.
Be proud to be black. And obviously, I must have had these issues
Yeah.
too with me and my hair. Like, no, I'm not black. I don't have puffy hair. Let me put it in everything else. But it was just unhealthy.
Yes. Also, too, let's clarify. We're not saying it's bad to wear your edges and sleek them, but it's also not bad to not want to in the moment.
I'm saying it's bad. I'm saying it's bad. I'm saying if you were wearing edge gel and you may not know it, because I think a lot of times we do things without realizing it. When I was saying, I wish I'd lose hair, I really didn't think I was being hateful to my hair. I just thought I wanted something else. But now I look back, my whole history and how I felt about my hair, I was very unkind to my hair. So you may be wearing edge gel because you truly want to design, or you may be wearing edge gel because you feel a pressure to push yourself down because of your race.
When it's a pressure. And
you got to really look and try to find out. Don't immediately say, no, it's because I like wearing it. Think, is it really because of that?
Right.
It's really important. You got to decipher. You just ask yourself, why do I wear edge gel? Why? Is it because it's popular? Is it because you really do you make designs? Do you just like really making designs? Or because, like, it seems like the thing to do?
You're right. Just make sure you know you're doing it genuinely because you just want to be creative, not because you feel pressured into doing it. Right.
Try not to do things because it's just the thing to do. Some things are good, but sometimes I think I've done this lots of times. Sometimes I just do things because it's kind of like popular. But
like
I don't even know why I'm doing it.
It's a trend.
But it's popular. I know that.
Yeah.
So when I got edge gel, it's just all black women wearing edge gel. And I got to keep my edges down. And they can't stand out. Literally, I thought when I was young, I thought if I had like this, I would look at me like, ooh, what's wrong with her hair? Why is she not like 12-year-old me being blatant shock, or 16-year-old, 20-year-old?
Like, you need to do your hair.
That's what I would say to myself. I'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you not doing your hair? But my hair is done.
Yeah.
It's done. It's picked out. It's moisturized. It's clean. It's done.
Yeah. The pressures of society, honey.
And it's so true with the edge thing, because Simone Biles, when she sweat out her edges, white people don't care. The black people be like, Simone, lay down your edges. What is wrong? There's nothing wrong with her hair. This is hair of a champion. There's nothing wrong with her edges.
And on top of that, she's focused on her sport.
I am trying to do a triple black flip. I don't care.
And she's already probably suffering from enough pressure as it is, being a black woman and, being in the spotlight. And so I'm pretty sure she's already been going through a lot of pressures dealing with people who are not of her community. So for her to also be experiencing that in her community, it's not nice, guys. Okay? So, yeah.
You can't see me, but I am shaking my head up and down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very true.
Yeah.
They did that to Gabby Douglas. Again, did you see how Gabby had, I think pins?
Gabby. I think
to hold down her
Gabby
hair?
Have the same birthday, but I could be wrong.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I love Gabby Douglas.
It's nice when people have the same birthdays.
Yeah.
But I remember Gabby Douglas, I think Simone too, when they were younger, pin. Their hair in a bun because they don't want their hair to be out. Don't let it to puff up. Let your hair puff up. Please.
Yes.
Let it
But also, too,
it's
it may be because they don't want it in their face while they flipping.
No.
But I also understand. What do you mean,
But that's my type of
in
hair.
the back,
if
but
I
not
put it in a
puffing up at all?
bun, it's in a bun. But I think it's when it's a little puffy, you don't have that sleek bun, then you put all these pins. That's what I used to do also.
So it can be sleeked.
When I put bobby pins in my hair, when I put it in a bun, it was not so it wouldn't get in my face. It was so it could look somewhat sleek.
Yeah, true. I have that bad habit too.
You know, because you got to have the sleek bun.
I love it, but I do it because I genuinely love it. But at the same time, I also too, like, I don't feel like, because me too, I'm guilty of that. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I just want my hair to be sleek. But at the same time, it's like, you have to be mindful too that the type of hair texture, especially with just natural hair, period, it's not gonna be sleek. It may be sleek for a moment, but it's not ever gonna be sleek. It's always gonna be waves and curls and a little bit of puffiness. And I had to learn that it's fine, like, because literally the other day I was having a little hair breakdown moment because my hair wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to, and it just wasn't sleeking down. And my mom was like, Naraya, you have natural hair. It's like, it's not gonna be 100% sleek like how it would be if it was straight. And she said that, I was like, you know what, you're right. Let me stop.
I think a lot of times we try to, and we don't think about it. When me and all my hair hate you, I didn't really think, oh, I hate my hair. I just thought my hair's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of times we're trying to mimic a European standard.
Yes.
But we aren't in that box. We're not European. We're trying to put ourselves in the box that's praised the highest. But that's not the box we're in.
And it's so crazy because we come from a time where we were the highest. Think about it. Like, we had, think about it, all the Egyptians, they had their own.
They were safe.
The conquerors, right. Your Native Americans, like, they owned the land. They had the tribes, the leaders. And then you have, like, in Africa, all the leaders and kings and queens they have there. And because of
slavery.
Yeah, slavery and all this stuff. It's like, it has us thinking really, this mindset.
That's what I realized. I realized I had post-traumatic slavery disorder. I didn't realize I had that. But I feel like we could do a whole episode on colorism and how colorist I was. Now, yes, that was a problem. I didn't. I'm gonna do a little bit of snippet. Yeah. I didn't realize how much that I, in a way, dislike my skin color without ever saying it. Like, I never said it or thought it. It was subconscious. I never thought I disliked my skin color. I never said it out loud. I never wanted to bleach my skin. Never any things. But why do I have to have a light-skinned husband and light-skinned best friends? That's a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Why do you gotta be light-skinned?
Yeah, it seems like you wanted to fit into the light-skinned.
Why does everybody gotta be light-skinned?
Yeah.
So there's an issue there. Catch us on the colorist episode.
Yeah, catch us on the colorist episode.
Colorism.
So is that
which crayon are you?
It's so crazy that they just came out with. Well, that was a while ago. But
the color, like brown crayon.
Brown, yeah.
I think I did see that.
The skin color one.
I think I saw
it. Took them long enough. But I mean, it came out a while ago. But I feel like even then, like, it should have been out before.
Now my little sister can draw. I don't have a little sister.
I do, so she can.
She cannot draw.
I have 3 siblings. One on my mom's side. Yeah.
How do you know? I thought
one on my mom's side and 2 on my dad's. We had on my dad's side, we have different moms, same dad. But on my mom's side, we have same mother, different dad. So
I'm so confused. Okay, I have a brother. Hi, Kenny. I know you're listening. I know you're smiling right now. You're smiling. I know he's smiling and he's laughing. He's smiling. Hi, I love you. Okay, I just got my brother, which is great. It's great, Kenny. And his birthday is Christmas. He's a Christmas baby. I would tell everybody. I'm so proud of him. I'm really proud of him. He's nice. He's a good brother. He's older than me. He's like 30, 31. I'm sorry. I kind of forget. But yes, that's my brother. Stop it. It's 30 or 31. It's crazy. It's 30 or 31. Okay. I feel like I'm yelling into the mic. I am. I'm sorry, guys. It's 30 or 31. He's a good brother. Christmas baby. I'm really happy about that.
And you forget his age.
It's in between. Time is just moving fast. He's 30 or 31. He turned it. Okay. You know what I'm talking about, Kenny. It's okay. Yes, that's my sibling. Yeah, that's it. I never wanted a whole bunch of siblings, like 10 brothers or sisters. If that's good for y'all, that's nice. But it sounds stressful.
I mean, I grew up as the only child, so I kind of wish
that's
I
what
had like
only child.
at least one or two more siblings that was born around the same age time that I was.
I understand.
So I had someone to grow up with, because it was pretty lonely. Like, I could understand why some people who have siblings were like, just don't you lucky you're the only kid, because you don't have to worry about sharing stuff and them taking stuff from you and copying you. But at the same time, it was just like a little lonely. Because I just had nobody but myself.
And how did that make you feel?
Oh my gosh, the therapist Kiara over here.
Lonely.
That made me feel very lonely, but I'm appreciative for it because it made me very self-sufficient.
We're going to talk about self-love episode, and we're going to talk about how just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Because it is very true. Sometimes people feel like because no one's there, they're lonely. But everybody could be there. You could still be lonely. And if you have yourself, if you love yourself, you're never alone. Like, I literally say to myself, if an obstacle comes or a challenge comes, I'm like, I'm here for me.
Because you enjoy your own company.
I really want to talk about an episode about enjoying your own company, dating yourself, being married to yourself.
That
love yourself.
Be a part of the series.
Some people be like, they'd be sad romantics talking about how they wish somebody was here. You're here. Hug yourself.
Little violin.
Love yourself. Because people be like, party for one. They're like, oh, that's sad. No, you got you. Be happy with you.
Because people used to do that with me, too. I'll be by myself just chilling. They'd be like, why you by yourself?
They make you feel bad for just being with
alone?
you. That's a good thing.
It's two reasons. One, because I'm too anxious to talk to anybody. And two, because I just want to be by myself.
You're like, one, I have anxiety. I just want to be by myself. But I think that's a good episode. I remember I spoken to someone, and he had said it's kind of hard for him at times to travel by himself. Or, you got to get happy just being with you, and you're not alone. It don't make people feel weird if you just want to be with yourself.
Right.
You don't want to push people away, but you're happy with yourself. You take yourself on a date. If they like party for one, be happy because you're the one. So be proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then with the hair, basically, there's a lot, but I've covered some good bases here. The edges, all my hair journeys. Thankfully, me getting to this point. Well, I'll say in the beginning when I first, about 9 months ago, decided to wear my wear my hair out. I first wanted it in like a ponytail. I was going to put it in like a ponytail bun again, kind of pushing it down. So I was doing it again, what I usually have done. That wasn't working, felt too tight. I wanted my hair to breathe. And then I said, okay, I'll get an afro. But I had to make the most perfect afro. I had like a globe, take 20, 30 minutes. I was like, perfect afro, perfect. If it was out of place, I was like, oh no, my afro's. I was like, what? I was like, I'm still not loving myself because I still won't let my hair just be my hair. I keep trying to push her down. I'm always trying to push her down. I was like, no, I'm done with this. I'm just going to pick her out, and that's it. And that's what I've been doing, and I am happy. And I like, when I did that, when I was just walking around with my hair out, I just felt this level of like freedom and peace. That was a new level of peace that I had. And I just feel so good because it's my hair. And I take my edges and I put gel or oil and I just curl them up and just let them stick right out of my head. And when I was a child, when I was 14, 15, heck, 23, I'd be like, like, but now I'm just proud of my edges. Right. And sometimes I don't even curl them as long as they're moisturized and they stick out. I don't mind them at all. And I feel very 70s sometimes. I have my little bell bottom. I feel very 70s. And I had been flirted with by two men because one, I just started going on my natural hair. And they were very handsome. I talk about it all the time. Mm-hmm. One of them, he was dark skinned. And again, I used to be colorist, so it's good. I found him very handsome. But I never found dark skinned man unhandsome. I just kept always looking at light skinned men. Yeah. That was the problem. But I never found dark skinned men unhandsome. But he was dark skinned. He had natural hair. It was beautiful. His hair was out, healthy. Mm-hmm. He was lovely. Chatted with him just for 2 minutes.
Yeah, we love men.
Yeah, we do.
I think every guy who wears natural. I mean, every guy wears their natural hair though.
Like sometimes I think they always put it in a fade. They'll always cut it down. They'll let it grow. And then the other guy that flirted with me, he had his natural hair in big twists, and it was so neat. Ooh. And so there was natural hair men that was
Yes.
attracted to me because of my natural hair.
I bet that made you feel nice too. I bet you was like,
I was surprised.
finally.
I was surprised. I was like, they want my number. I'm like, you do?
But you know what? To be honest, I'm now starting to see, because I watch little videos of like people interviewing like just random people on the street, and these guys talking about like the type of women that they're attracted to, like what type of hairstyles. And a lot of them said natural hair.
I know. It is true. But one time I saw a video, the girls asking, natural hair. Do you like natural hair? These guys, though, they really liked my natural hair. That's why they were talking to me. The one that was dark-skinned, he immediately said, the first thing he said is, I love your hair. Love the natural hair. He had beautiful natural hair. So there are men that really do like you just being yourself, being natural, just not trying to do anything else. Actually, I get a lot of compliments on my hair.
We can even talk about, too, like, not worrying so much about people pleasing when it comes to, like, especially, too, like, getting a guy or a girl to like you, like a guy, like you can like
media.
Because once I stopped like worrying about what a boy may think of me, that's when I started that's when I started to just stop caring and just be myself.
Just kick your feet up.
Exactly. Like, don't chase, attract. That is the key. That is the key.
Don't chase, attract.
Yeah. Don't chase, attract. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, keep it stepping. Yeah, but okay, Kiara.
I'm trying to think. Let me think if there's any more. Let's
Okay.
give a couple seconds. About 20 more seconds.
Do you have a quote
Ooh, a quote.
or affirmation for your hair?
Hair. Now, I can't really give any tips on hair because I still don't know. I'm just learning about my hair.
We're still learning.
I just finally started acknowledging her. So
Yeah, we're still learning.
ignoring her for
guys.
years.
We're still learning.
And I don't have a name. Some natural hair girls have a name for their hair. It's just Kiara, which is my name.
I mean, because she's a part of you. So.
This one lady, she has Tina for like Tina Turner, which is nice.
Queenie?
Oh no, I like Kiara. I like Kiara.
You right.
Names are nice
I was
though,
just playing.
but I just like myself, so I'm just gonna. I just like me for it. I'm like Kiara is good. Okay, let me talk to the 4C hair girls. Okay, to all the girls who have hair like me, that is 4C, that is kinky, that is coily, that puffs up after a perm after like 2 days or even less, really sometimes. That hair cannot be straightened with a flat iron, hot comb. That is, you see those girls on YouTube, they get silk pressed. They say their hair is 4C. Their hair is immediately flipping and moving. For girls who don't got that hair. Because I don't get a silk press and my hair is going to be now loose textured. Still kinky. It's still going to puff. So for those girls, I have so much to say. It's a little bit painful subject because, you know, it can be hard having hair that thick and kinky. And the problem is the hair is not the problem. It's just how you see the hair is the problem. There's nothing wrong with your hair. Your hair is perfect because it's your hair.
Yes.
It's your hair.
It's a part of you, and you are perfect. Perfectly imperfect. Beautiful, wonderful, kind.
Oh, let's change it. Let's say
You are
perfectly
not
human.
Your
I
hair.
like that.
Yeah, perfectly human.
I like that one.
You are not your hair, okay? You are so much more. You are what you make of you.
That's deep. Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. If you're having trouble and if you have my type of hair and you notice that you don't really ever wear it, think about it. Is it because you may feel your hair is not the greatest texture? It could be. Or maybe you like lots of different styles. That happens. But it could be you might have some subconscious, a little bit, maybe not like a hatred, maybe insecurity. So it's so important to acknowledge these things. And you don't want to, like, of course, it's okay if you're much older and then you learn it. But you really want to try to learn things now and really get to know yourself now, no matter what age you really are at the end of the day.
Yes.
And so try to think about it now and say, okay, do I really love my hair? How do I feel about my hair? If it's this thick, if it's this kinky, how do I feel about my hair? Try to wear it out, wear it puffed out, wear it if in this little fro, and see how you feel about yourself. Just get a gauge on your emotions and how you feel.
It may feel a little uncomfortable at first because you're not used to it, but once you keep doing it and you get yourself in a mindset where you're like, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still an amazing person and I am still that girl. So, no matter how I look, I'm still going to be that girl. You just got to think like that. You got to walk like that. And you just got to move like you know that. And I promise you, when you start having that type of mindset and you start, being consistent and moving that kind of way, you know what I'm saying? You will be fine. It'll be uncomfortable at first, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it and you start to realize it's not that bad. Yeah. I'm talking to myself too, not just about my hair, but about everything. Yeah.
It's so true. Now I love my hair.
Yeah.
I really do. So I'm never going back to anything. I'm sticking with my hair. I'm not doing wigs again. I'm not doing box braids again. I'm not doing extensions again. If I get cornrows, it's just going to be my hair. Yeah. I'm not doing anything but my hair now. It's just all my hair now.
I thought it was going off. I thought your phone was about to go dark. No. But it's just on low.
I'm just sticking with my hair.
So you like that quote? Okay. Do you want me to say this one too? Or you just want to do one?
Which one?
The invest.
Oh, I love that one.
Do that one? Okay.
And then we could do the affirmations. Remember the affirmations we did? I did.
Okay.
Yeah. See people like it.
So, guys, we're going to share 2 quotes today. So, the quote that I will share is 1, invest in your hair. It is the crown you never take off. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
I love that one.
Whoever wrote that, you shout out to you. That was amazing. Okay, so the affirmations that I will share today is my hair is beautiful, unique, and strong. I love and appreciate my natural hair. My hair is a crown and I wear it with confidence. I am that girl no matter how I look, no matter how my hair looks. I am more than just my hair. I am more than just my looks. I am just me. And that is beautiful.
Okay, everyone, we're going to do the affirmations, like the exiting affirmations.
We're going to do the affirmations. We're probably going to do this every episode that we have. So,
might change it up, but I like this. This is some good ones.
Okay.
Everyone should hear it.
So,
okay, I'll start.
The affirmations are...
I am indispensable.
I am irreplaceable. I am priceless. Yay!
I feel peace.
Yes, so peaceful.
Okay.
All right, you all. Well, I'm Naraya.
I'm Kiara.
And we are the
Brilliant Black Beauties.
And thank you guys so much for listening to Kiara's experience with her hair. I hope that this helps you guys and you guys find inspiration and everything and get benefits from listening to both of our stories. And yeah, we love you guys so much, Triple B's. Thank you guys for everything, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.